Gemini August 2021 forecast reading. I'm using a different oracle deck to start your reading off with just one card from this deck. The other decks, I know them back to front and upside down. This one is newer to me, so I'm going to intuitively read what the card says. I do intuitively read the others as well, but I also know what their meanings are from the book. This one, we're just going to go with intuition, okay? I'm going to pick one from this deck, and then we'll go on to the rest of your reading, and we'll finish up with the relationship reading. So let's see what August has in store for Gemini. So your card is Fernier Clarity. Oh, that's nice. So in the month of August, Gemini, you get to see things more clearly. You'll have more clarity about your way forward. You will have more clarity on an issue, I'm hearing. Some of you will have more clarity on an issue. Something that's possibly been plaguing you, been worrying you, been trying to find clarity on it. August is the month that brings it for you. There will be people and situations unfolding that will then give you more clarity about a situation that has been bothering you, I am hearing, okay? So that's a nice card. It's actually quite a beautiful card. Let's hold it up for you because you can look at it and even see what messages come through for you. See what feelings crop up for you. Okay? Right, now let's get to the rest of your reading. Let's see what the story is all about for you guys. So, August for Gemini. What is the story for you guys? Let's have a look. Okay, so first card up for you is Stormfields. This is coming up for everybody at the moment. It's not that surprising. You know, life has changed and it's different and it's challenging. But the Stormfield card is all about whatever crops up that has been challenging or is challenging is to clear the debris from our lives. In other words, what it is doing, it is clearing from our lives what no longer serves us. As human beings, we tend to get very stuck in patterns, thought patterns, ways of doing things, and the only way to get us out of it is actually just to pull it out from under us like a rug. So if you find things like that have been challenging you, understand it is part of the story to clear from your life that which is no longer serving you, because you need new things in your life. And a card jumped out, protecting treasure. So you have the inclination to want to hang on to what you have. This card says that which you need to have, that which is truly important to you, will not be going from your life. But that which no longer serves you will be going from your life, okay? So we do have the tendency to want to hang on to everything. Nothing must go. We'll decide what goes and what doesn't go. But life is possibly going to be moving things about a bit for you. But you will be able to keep that which is important to you, okay? The things that are truly important to you, that truly count in the long term, you will be able to hang on to those, okay? And then let's see what else is coming up for you. Strength. Okay, so this, you have what it takes to deal with what is coming up, okay? You can balance the whole world on your one hand, metaphorically speaking. But basically what this card is about is the way forward for you. You'll have more clarity about it. You'll get to keep that which is important to you. You'll see in the long run why it was important to you, and you understand why you got to keep that. But you also have the strength and fortitude to push forward with a story that is important to you, okay? I'm hearing that. So for somebody, some of you, there's something you want to push forward with. August is the month where you'll be able to do that because you'll have the fortitude and the strength to push forward with it. Also card number 44, okay? 44, as you know, is an angel number. So you can have help from other realms as well. Okay, let's see what your next card is. Balancing act. Okay, so what it does call for here, besides the fact that you will have the strength and the fortitude to push forward with your story, it is going to be a little bit of a balancing act. And sometimes that can be a case of what is in the past and what is in the future are two different stories, and we're kind of between the two. So we're needing just to maintain the balance there. In other words, don't long too much for the past and don't long too much for what's coming in the future. Try to kind of stay in the present moment and maintain your balance, okay? Right, let's see what's next for you guys. Okay. Encouragement. Okay, so you are going to get encouragement. You're not in this alone. You're going to find people, situations, the universe, all are going to step in and encourage you along the way. And that always helps. Always having encouragement can make a big difference to us. So you will find things and people cropping up that will help you and encourage you along this path. You're not going to be doing it alone, okay? You'll even get signs and symbols and signals and all that kind of thing to help you. And this card is coming up for everybody at the moment as well. And it rhymes with your first oracle card, which is you will gain more clarity. You'll get to see the bigger picture. You will get an overview of what is coming up and what you have gone through, but specifically about what is coming up. So if you felt a little bit lost and like you're not sure what's coming up, August brings you the clarity to see more of what is coming up and what direction to step in, decisions to make. And remember, you are going to have encouragement. Somebody will step in or something will step in. You'll get signs, you'll get symbols, people will help you. You will have somebody or lots of somebodies giving you the encouragement. And you are going to get a much clearer picture of what lies ahead. You're going to get a bigger picture, a clearer picture. You're not going to be stuck there in the middle of the maze trying to figure it out. Okay? Let's just take one more card for you guys. Wishing well. I knew I had to pick you one more card. This is coming up a lot as well. I kind of think sometimes when we get those storm fields and life gets challenging, life will reward us eventually. I always say it swings back hard the other way. So a long-held wish, something you've dearly wished for, something you'd forgotten about possibly even, or you've been wishing so long you kind of thought, well, maybe you weren't going to get it. Here it arrives. Out of the blue, when you least expect it, it pops into your life, okay? So that is something to look forward to. So ultimately, at the end of all of this, a major wish is granted for you guys. So that is very nice news. That's the best news. So it's all going to be worth it in the end. Sorry, guys. I've got growing up my hair, as you can see, and it's doing interesting things. Okay, so let's see what relationships have in store for you. Right. Relationships for Gemini. I keep looking out the window because I've got huge big aloes. You can look up what those are if you haven't seen them before. And they're flowering in the garden and they're bringing the most unbelievable birds. We have beautiful birds here, bright, big, beautiful birds. And they're coming to feed on the aloes all the time. So they're catching my eye. Okay, so let's see. Relationships for Gemini. Okay, children. This card usually crops up in one of two scenarios. It's either a case of your children are influencing your relationship life at the moment. They're playing a key part in it. In August, they're specifically going to be doing that. Or you need to bring that childlike innocence and enjoyment into your life that children do have, okay? Let's see what else comes up here. Divine timing. So something that you've been waiting for, we already saw that, a wish is granted. Something within the relationship realm. Perhaps it's a chance to have children. Maybe it's something happening for your children that you've been hoping for, okay? And that's been influencing your relationship life. Whatever it is, divine timing is at work here, and in August, something specific, something pivotal happens in your life that you have been long waiting for. Or it is something pivotal that is marked in your life that shifts things from then onward, turns it around completely, okay? So let's see what the rest of the story has to say. Romantic feelings. So maybe you've been waiting for somebody to show you those feelings. Maybe you've been wanting to feel that in a relationship again. Well, that divine timing says it's coming up in the month of August, either in a new relationship or in an existing relationship. Maybe you just need to feel that closeness and connection again, and August is the month for that, apparently. Okay, and your final card is very soon. So decide what you want in your relationship. Decide what it is that you want to feel within your relationship, not what you want the other person to do, what you want to feel in your relationship. Decide what you want those feelings to be. And if you've got very soon and divine timing coming up together in one reading, then I can say, decide what those feelings are that you want, okay? And they're most likely going to be cropping up for you very soon because divine timing is at work here. If it's a new relationship and you want the romantic feelings, you want a relationship with romantic feelings, decide that's what you want. And most likely it's going to be cropping up really soon. With these two cards together, it's pretty much certain. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that reading, Geminis. If you'd like a personal reading from me, I'll put that link in the description box below once this video is uploaded. Thank you for watching, listening, liking, commenting, subscribing. I genuinely appreciate it. And sending you hugs and blessings for the month of August. We'll chat again soon.